Hey guys, this is undercoverdudes all the way from down under, and today I'm going to be talking about the most overpowered weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that is the Haymaker 12. The Haymaker is a fully automatic shotgun with a very nice 2 to 3 shot kill, which is to be expected for a shotgun. But it's fully automatic, with the highest fire rate in its class, making the time to kill of this gun utterly insane. Then you couple it with its 16 round magazine, and this gun is borderline overpowered. But what truly makes this gun overpowered is its hip fire spread. There is no reason to go and aim down sights. Have a look at my crosshair and have a look when I fire. It doesn't move. The gun is incredibly accurate while firing from the hip. And it basically means if you could go and put the crosshair on your enemy and you hold down that right trigger, or you go and press the left mouse button in my case, you will go and win the fight. There is no reason why you should go and lose if your aim is proper. The only reason why you should die is if it really goes to medium to long range, like you saw right there. That was stretching the gun a little bit. I got a couple shots, but overall, I couldn't go and get the fatal blow. But range and your own inaccuracy is really the only two reasons why you should go and lose any fights. But this next kill streak, I go absolutely Super Saiyan, and it really goes and shows off why this gun is incredibly good. But while we're at it, let's go and talk about attachments. I'm running no attachments on this weapon. The only thing I'm actually running, I lie, I'm running one attachment, and that is stock. But stock only goes and applies when you're aiming down sight. But I never ADS in this gameplay. So let's say for the sake of simplicity that I'm running no attachments. Now, the next question is, what attachments should you be running on the Haymaker? Now, there's two really good options. A third that is really good as well, but it's more optional. There's two that you should really be running. The first one is laser sight. It's a no-brainer. This gun has incredible hip fire spread. Let's make it even better. Let's make the hip fire spread even tighter, and instead of aiming at the chest, let's be a little bit more ballsy and aim at the head and the neck region, and that is just going to make it so much easier to go and kill enemies even faster, because you're going to get those really quick headshots. Now, the next attachment you should be running on the Haymaker is extended mags. Extended mags goes and increases the gun's magazine count from 16 all the way to 22. Now, when I use this weapon, even though I may kill enemies in about 3 to 4 shots, I like putting one more just in case. So let's say I use 5 shots per enemy. There's 22 shots in the magazine. That means I can kill up to 4 enemies, potentially more if I'm more conservative with my shots per magazine. That is absolutely insane. Now, the other question is, should I run this extended mags or fast mags? Now, if you want your gun to be consistently up all the time, then it's definitely a good idea to go and run fast mags. But personally, I'm really willing to go and sacrifice the fast reload speed just to go and have that potential to spray down an entire team with those 22 shots. That is such a powerful tool, and when you go and use it in a game, especially like team deathmatch, when whole teams could be potentially running at you, ground war is another example as well, then having extended mags is a really good idea. Now, the last attachment that I want to go and point out is a long barrel. Long barrel goes and increases the range. It goes and increases the damage. And if you run primary gunfighter and do a triple attachment on this weapon, sacrifice a tactical grenade, sacrifice a perk possibly, but have this gun in its just most utter god tier form, then it's going to be blitzing the opposition, and you really don't need the extra utility. You really don't need the extra perk because the gun's got your back. So long barrel's another really good option as well. So with all that said, I don't know when this gun's gonna get nerfed, but it's gonna be soon. Like, I felt bad. Like, in the end of it, I actually apologized to the guys because some guy was just abusing me, saying, UCD, you have no skills. I'm like, yes, I know I have no skills. That's the point of this gun. I had to do a gameplay. The gun is just so ridiculously good and so easy to use. You don't need to be good at the game to use the Haymaker, and that's really the cherry on top. Like, I think I'm a pretty decent player at Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and you put it in my hand and I can go and get, let's say, 45 kill gameplays, as you can see right now. But if you're lacking a little bit and you don't know how to play the game as well, or your reactions aren't that down, then the Haymaker just goes and makes it so much easier to kill enemies. Like, look at this last kill. I just slide, I put a couple of shots, and just look. Final kill cam. I just go and slide through. Hello, how are you? Bang, 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 bang. That's a 3 shots right there at a pretty decent range. I kill him off, and in the end, I go and win the game for my team. That was an insane gameplay, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go and give it a like rating. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under.